What about Timo Werner? We have to discuss him. He came in January, he's got 2 assists, 0 goals so far. Has he improved Spurs? Simple question.
No. Okay. No, not for me. I'm not a big fan. I think he's done well at Germany. You know, I wasn't a great fan of his at Chelsea. He's quick, you know, runs offside a lot. I don't think he's someone who can really drop into holes and be intelligent, come inside and link up with Richarlison, link up with Son and create a lot of dynamism. But you know, he offers that pace over the top.
Why is he picking him then every game? Because look, he's got other choices in that area. It was an interesting one when I seen him come in the building. I said, did they need that type of player?
No, I was really surprised.
That was the one, and I'm thinking, did they? But he still keeps picking him.
Well, I'll try to answer that, I guess. Son went away for the Asian Cup. So who plays on the left? Natural position, Timo Werner. He only arrived in January. He was on the bench in the last game. He's coming today. Richarlison's injured. So I presume Son will be central.
But Brennan Johnson, do you know, does that
affect
more
for the right side?
Line? Yeah, but is it not fluid that they can play right across on all different sides? Listen, I think he's been there right at the top. He's got that level of aura about him. Would he have liked more goals? I'm sure he would have, more assists, etc. Be patient. I'm sure he's going to get better and better. But
do you think he's improved Spurs? Because he says no.
Look, he gives you pace. He gives you an outlet. He needs to drop back in. I don't think he gives him enough. I really like Brennan Johnson. I think he should be playing. They brought him in 50 million, play him. I was really surprised. I mean, he's a great lad. He's great to have in the squad and around the team. And he's one of those where I think he's a good one to bring off the bench and maybe change things when you do need to get a goal and you're chasing the game. I think it opens up for him. But when you're starting on the left, I don't think he's strengthened Spurs.
How would you feel, though, if you were brought in and you're saying he's coming in, you know, to be on the bench? You know, that's not for me. That, you know, I'm asking the question, saying, why am I coming here? I want to be involved. Where do you see that I'm going to play? What's the difference that I'm going to bring to your team? How do you play to my strength? That'd be the question I'd be asking if I was coming here. But
I think Postecoglou's saying to him, listen, I'm building a team here. I'm building a squad. We're going to be in the Champions League. We want to finish in that top half. There's going to be plenty of games. Look, you're going to play 20, 25 games this season. You're not going to obviously always be my first choice, but come and fight for a place. And who wouldn't want to come here? So I think he's had a great result, getting an opportunity to come and play out in this stadium, but he's got to deliver now.
What about Maddison, who got off to a brilliant start this season? I mean, there was talk that he was going to be the signing of the summer. Then he got, unfortunately, an injury. But since he's come back, has he hit the same heights?
I always have a bit of caution here because, you know, they were flying high, everything was exciting. You're on the front foot, scoring goals, the crowd was up. Unbeaten. And then there was a game against Chelsea, wasn't it, where it all seemed to sort of go away from Spurs, suspensions, injuries, etc. But listen, he's got the talent, he's got that know-how now, he's got the confidence in his play. He will come good, it'll just take a few weeks. It's amazing when you hurt certain parts of your body that it still stays with you.
Yeah.
Really? You're a little bit cautious and areas, you know, that can affect you slightly, that it's not as fluid, you can't catch the ball as well. Checking, turning, little bit to the tackle, just a bit unsure. 5 or 6 games and then we'll just see him drifting.
Yeah, you know, I love James Maddison. He's come in. I think he's been wanting this big opportunity. And I think he's a class act and he'll want to go and show that and be part of the England squad in the summer and show what he can do. He's like a Ross Barkley. If you say Ross Barkley had that kind of talent, that mercurial talent, he can make things happen. He gets in that 10 role, he can pick out passes, he can score goals, dead ball situations, corners, free kicks. He can bring it alive. He is a special talent.
He's exciting, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's an exciting player, that number 10 type role.
But he knows
he's found his home, hasn't he? I feel like this is the stadium for him. This is the sort of the way they play. Bring it on, give me that space, give me it into my feet. And
that's what Spurs need. Spurs need those big players.
It's a great signing.
And yeah, it need those big players. And I think
I'm backing him, Adam. I'm backing him all the way.
Backing him today.
He's going to come back.